Let me talk to you about money. Talk to you about currency and the difference between money and currency. You see, in this 21st century and these 21st century people, they make money control their life. Well, we make money control in our life because I'm also including oneself. Just to show you something. You see, we get it wrong. We're looking at the coin or the money or the currency in on the wrong spectrum and trajectory. See, money is where one use to go to them buying grocery, other things, rent, some type of bills. But currency, I believe, is what you use as a being on the planet to resonate and to exchange with each other and with the plants and the animals. If we was living, I believe, in our natural way, we wouldn't have no need for money, but we will always have a need for currency. The human anatomy, the whole makeup, in my opinion, is currency. It's electric, it's exchange, and the exchange rate is high. If we start living or go back to live the way we used to live, you will see the difference in terms of life expectancy, especially now that we have so-called health procedures and doctors and go on herbs, so you can use a combination of each. I believe the love of money and vanity is what is causing the humanity to have so much wars and killing and rumors of wars and corruption, prostitution, etc. We should start to look at money as a tool just to navigate yourself through this 21st century, because we're making ourselves a slave to the making of money. And some people give away them soul to acquire money or vanity. Because all these things we acquire, in my opinion, when you really check it, we will leave it here. You can't take none of it with you. But what you can take is your currency, the human anatomy. This will never leave us. This stay with us to eternity. Because when you die or cross over or whatever you want to call it, in my opinion, because everybody believe different, you only or I only leave this dominion or this dimension. I believe strongly that this thing they call death is a transition into another dimension. How you form and how you exist, I do not know. But I believe Just like how you would believe in a Jesus or Allah or some type of other gods. I believe the same type of belief that this life and this dominion is only a dimension. And when you die or transition, you move into the next dimension. And the currency move with you. But you leave all the money and all the vanity that you have acquired in this dimension. For those who remain here to enjoy it, if that's what you want, then go ahead and continue to make money. I also look and see that people are valuing other people according to the amount of money they have, or the amount of vanity they have, or the big house they have, and the high wall them have, or the high fence. And I notice people start to wall themselves in and fence themselves in and living in a so-called self-made prison, because you acquire so much money now that you don't feel safe walking around with the everyday man and woman and being that do not have the amount of money you have. So therefore you have this big high wall and this big high gate self-made prison to enclose yourself and call it safety. But that is not safety. In my belief, I believe that is self-imprisonment. I believe we should be able to see the trees, see the plants, see the people passing, greet your neighbors, etc. But who am I to talk to 21st century people and express my belief? It's just my belief. Everyone is entitled to believe different. So I don't have no plans to acquire money, but I have my goals in life that I would like to achieve in terms of frequency, vibration, and currency. And this currency, frequency, vibration is self sustainable, self reliable, and it's investable. You can invest it not on the stock market, but in each other. What do you have that I don't have? And what I have, do I have that you don't have? And how can we make an exchange of either material or ideas or even plants or food or whatever? This is how I see the exchange of currency. And I believe this is how money coming in the first place. Because there was a time when we as being was dwelling here and we did not have the need for money. We was still exchanging with each other, I believe. But these 21st century people invent this thing, piece of paper, and call it money. And it create a lot of damage. There's people that is saying they're the richest people on the planet in terms of money. Well, how rich are you in terms of currency, in terms of frequency? Yeah, so it's just a thought, food for thought I wanted to bring to your attention. And so that once and once can look into these things, and if it makes sense, then it makes sense. But if it don't make sense, I still thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. And have a wonderful day. And remember, I believe you don't need money, but you need currency. Have a wonderful day.